Hello everyone, this is Hina Nawaz, and today we were going to study one of the very interesting and currently very evolving topic in the field of science, that is entitled as the revolutionary progress of AI, artificial intelligence in health sciences. So let's begin with the topic. So this is the outline of the topic. That was firstly we were going to study what is AI, artificial intelligence, AI as new revolution in science, and then we were going to study what is the scope of AI around the globe, AI technologies used in healthcare, health-related AI applications, and what are the challenges of implementing AI in healthcare, and finally the conclusion. So, what is artificial intelligence or AI? So, artificial intelligence is the branch of computer science that focuses on building and managing technology that can learn to make decisions and carry out actions on behalf of humans. And it is also known as machine intelligence because machine-based approaches used to make predictions to mimic that what human intelligence might do in the same situation. What are the attributes, or you can say the characteristics of AI technology? So, the first attribute of AI technology is the intelligent decision making. So, AI is backed by advanced data analytics and the machine learning, which means AI can learn and gain new insight as it feeds. It's keep on feeding new data, and with a proper input, AI could come up with prompt and accurate decisions. The second attribute of AI technology is adaptability and prediction. So machine learning facilitates AI to discover the pattern of data that were previously programmed, which enable AI capability of making its own change as depending upon the situation. So this attribute of AI is very interesting, and we all are using this in you can say when we are composing our emails. So it is one of the very interesting feature in Genius Smart Compose feature, and which offers you to use a different suggestion, personalized suggestion when a user trying to type any sentence. So it illustrates that how AI adopts one personal writing pattern, and depending upon that particular pattern, it will deliver you appropriate suggestions. So it is one of the very interesting attribute of AI. The last attribute of AI is intentionality. So this attribute can be interpreted as AI's capability of delivering insight from real-time information and reacting in this way, similar to its creator and user. And AI gets more capable of responding to the issues with increasing sophistication. So AI as new revolution in science, and it is evolving rapidly in every aspect of our life due to its potential to unlock the power of big data and gain insight for supporting evidence-based decision and achieving value. And it is providing new powerful solutions. And in order to solve the today's world problem, the complex real world problems, and for example, speech recognition or the big data analytics, healthcare, and etc. So AI is not a single technology, but it is comprised of a range of intelligent processes and behaviors that are generated by computational models and algorithms. Recently defined computational models and algorithms, they are coupled with powerful computers and availability of massive data have accelerated advancement of AI, particularly in machine learning, in natural language processing, AI voice technology, AI assistance, and robotics. So now we're going to see what all these terminologies are about, what actually these are. So firstly, the machine learning is a process of using mathematical models of data to help a computer to learn without direct instruction. And this enable a computer system to continue learning and improving on its own based on experience. Then we have another, you can say the subfield of artificial intelligence, that is natural language processing, and it helps machine processes and understand the human language so that they can automatically perform repetitive tasks. For example, in order to check any spelling, summarization, these are the examples in which we are using this particular field of AI. Then we have voice AI technology, and this voice AI technology we have in our smartphones, like in our pocket nowadays. So it comprises a human voice and then reproducing it after recording those elements. Then we have AI assistant software. That is a program that uses artificial intelligence to provide information and perform a specific task, and it can generate responses that are conversational and fluent. Then we have robotics, and this is one of the very interesting interdisciplinary branch of electronics, communication, computer science, and engineering. And robotics involve the design, the construction, operation, and all this robotics is designed to help or to assist the humans. Now we're going to see what is the scope of AI in today's world and transforming today's world. So it is increasing the efficiency, it improves decision making, it enhance the personalization. It better predict. It improve the accessibility. It has better predictive capabilities. It improves safety. It reduces cost. So all these are the scope of AI in today's world and transforming today's world. Now we are going to see what are the career paths in various industry. So AI is capable of handling vast amount of data and processing the vast amount of data in the field of science and research faster than human mind. And for example, in one of the very advanced, you can say the domain of science, that is drug development, that is a rapidly expanding field in today's world. So AI is assisting researcher in this regard also. Then we have another industry, that is the cybersecurity, and the organization investigating heavily in cybersecurity to protect their data and resources. And this field is well represented by cognitive AI. And this make it capable of dealing with more advanced threats that may arise in the future. And then we have data analysis. So the machine learning and AI may help a lot with data analysis. And without putting a lot of effort, AI can spot patterns and insight that human eye may miss. Then we have AI in transport also. Like in today's world, we have self-driving cars, and like many businesses are developing self-driving cars that will rely largely on AI and machine learning to function properly. And self-driving cars, for example, they will be free of human error, and we will going to have we will have less number of traffic accidents also. Then we have AI and home assistants also, like for example Google Home and Amazon. They are the popular smart home devices that allow you to complete variety of activities with only by using your voice. And we have this tool in our smartphones. Like our mobile phone have smart assistants as well. The interesting part of all these facilities or tools is they are constantly improving with ability to recognize and comprehend the voices of its user. So they execute a wide range of tasks. Then we have AI in healthcare also. So healthcare is using the AI to gather the patient's data and medical history that can help the doctor to proceed with an accurate diagnosis. And various reputed health organizations, they are using they are using this assistant as telemedicine also to treat their patient, and it can also help to detect the health risks based on the mobile application data also. So AI is helping the doctor communities also in the field of healthcare. So now we're going to see what are the health-related AI applications, and it is improving medical diagnosis, is it speeding up the drug discovery, it is transforming patient experience, it is managing healthcare data, it is performing robotic surgeries also. So in this particular slide, I have mentioned about a review that is entitled as the role of AI chatbots in mental health related pandemic services in a post-pandemic world, a review and a future research agenda. The purpose of this study is to explore the advances in AI chatbots as a part of public services, mainly when applied to mental health in today's post-pandemic world. The paper adapts a design science approach to formulate the problem statement, articulate the objectives of target solution, and the purpose and propose a design and development framework for future mental health chatbots by employing an extensive literature review. And the finding from this paper emphasize consideration of ethical issues and governance and goal-oriented design, and lastly, AI-based technology as critical enabler for designing new mental health chatbots. The paper contributes to the knowledge by providing clear and structured future research priorities and offer a framework for designing more effective and intelligent mental health chatbot that public organizations and managers may find helpful. So here is another review article that is entitled as Digital Technology, Telemedicine and AI in Ophthalmology, a Global Perspective. And in this particular research paper, the domain or the study which is related to eye, like they contribute to the investigation, like they touch the area, like they basically what they basically do, like digital innovations which include AI, fifth generation, telecommunication networks, all these things, like it is creating an interdependent ecosystem that offering an opportunity to develop new models for eye care, like which addressing eye care. And what are the challenges in this particular field? So the telehealth and AI provide solutions to challenges that are facing by ophthalmologists and healthcare providers worldwide. And this article reviews how countries across the world have utilized these innovative digital like innovations to tackle like different eye-related problem, like for example, diabetic retinopathy of prematurity, age-related muscular degradation, glaucoma, like all these different eye-related disorder. And the review summarized the digital strategy that countries are developing and discuss different technologies that may increasingly enter the clinical workflow and processes to have the healthcare in order to provide the you can say the assistant in different eye care related diseases, or you can say addressing different eye-related disorder. And furthermore, as countries around the world have initiated a series of accelerating contaminant and measures during the COVID-19 pandemic, so the delivery of eye care services globally has been significantly impacted as these services adapt and form a new normal. As we all know that after the pandemic, the world is itself, or the you can say the world actually changes in all aspect of our lives, and the rapid, like we adopt a new normal thing, and the rapid adaptation of some of the telehealth and the digital innovation during the pandemic is also being discussed in this paper. Finally, they discuss the challenges for validation and clinical implementation that are being also, like they are also being addressed in this paper, as well as what are the recommendation for the future direction. All these things is being discussed as in this particular review article. So now we're going to see what are the challenges that in order to implement AI and healthcare specifically. So what are the challenges in order to implement artificial intelligence in healthcare system? So due to the implementation of AI technology in healthcare practice, certain problems and challenges may require an optimization, you can say, different models to optimize its outcome with a specific combination according to a particular setting. So the research suggests that AI technology may be able to improve the treatment of many health conditions. It provides information to support decision making, and it minimizes medical errors, and it optimizes different care processes. Like it is making basically the healthcare system more accessible and provide more convenience to the patient and the healthcare setup workers. So at the end, it is providing better patient experiences, and at the end, the healthcare related outcomes. So in this particular research article that is entitled as Challenges to Implementing Artificial Intelligence in Healthcare, it is you can say a qualitative interview study which is being done by the healthcare leaders in Sweden. So before going into the details of this topic, or you can say the abstract of this particular research article, first I would like to mention these terminologies. That what is exploratory research? It is a methodology or approach, you can say, that investigate research questions that have not previously been studied in depth. And it is often qualitative or primary in nature of research. And qualitative content analysis, it involves a process designed to condense raw data into categories or themes based on valid inferences and interpretation. And this process uses inductive reasoning by which themes and categories emerge from the data through the researcher careful examination and constant comparing. So the objective of this study, or the aim of this study, was to explore challenges perceived by leaders in a regional Swedish healthcare setup, considering the implementation of AI in healthcare. So what was the methodology? So this study was an explorative qualitative approach, and the individuals or the semi-structured interviews were conducted from the duration of the October 2020 to May 2021 with 26 different healthcare leaders, and the analysis was performed. So the results of this particular research article was categorized into three different categories. Like it is presenting three types of challenges that are linked to the implementation of AI in healthcare setups. So the first challenge was the conditions external to the healthcare system. Second, the capacity for strategic change management, and finally, the transformation of healthcare professionals and their practices. So the conclusion of this study was that the healthcare leaders, they highlighted several implementation related challenges in relation to the AI within and the beyond the healthcare system in general, and with particular to the organization specifically. And the challenges comprise conditions external to the healthcare system, internal capacity for strategizing or in order to manage the strategies, along with the transformation of the healthcare setup, along with the professional practice. So the results point to the need to develop implementation strategies across healthcare organization to address the challenges to AI specific capacity building. So this is another research article that is entitled as Enabling Artificial Intelligence of Things, Healthcare Architecture and Listing Security Issues. And in this particular article, they mentioned the different, you can say the different tools you can say that we are using in health care system. Like first one is the blood coagulation testing. This is a Bluetooth enabled coagulation device that is being released by Roche, and the patients can utilize the system to manage the pace at which the blood clot. And the self-testing patients are less likely to bleed, or like you can say this, to have a stroke, since they keep within their treatment range. And fewer patient visits were required due to ability to electronically communicate test finding to their health practitioner. Then second, we have the glucose monitoring tool, you can say. So for more than 30 million American diabetic patients, the glucose control has always been a concern. So it takes time to manually monitor and document your blood glucose level. So this particular tool, or you can say an AI-based tool, help or it allow to monitor your monitor your blood glucose level of the patient. It may give or help to relieve all these concerns of the patient. And patients are noticed that when their blood glucose level are irregular by glucose monitoring devices, which reduces the need of manual record keeping. And it does not consume so much energy that it needs to be recharged on a regular basis. And device that resolve them could change how people with diabetic control their blood glucose level. That is one of the main concern of the diabetic patients. So this is the device you can say, which is sensor based, or you can put this on your skin. It's like a sensor, and you can monitor your blood glucose level without pricking or without pricking out your blood. Then we have robotic surgery that is being discussed in this particular paper. So by inserting tiny internet connected robot within the human body, the surgeon can perform complex operational surgeries that would not be possible with the human hands. And a robotics procedure performed by small AI-related devices would significantly decrease the size of insertion that is required in specific surgeries. And as you can see in this particular figures, surgeons or the doctors are there, they are guiding that robot or and the AI-based instructions in this particular robot helping the doctor to make it more convenient, and it decreases as it has been mentioned in this paper that it significantly decrease the size of insertion, and that will be very helpful for surgeries in order to perform different complex operations, you can say, which might be not possible with the human hand. So it becomes more convenient. So this is another review that is about COVID-19. So it is entitled as Review on Evaluation and the Development of AI for COVID-19 Contaminants. And in this particular article, they mentioned that the purpose of this particular study, a comprehensive review of about artificial intelligence with specific attention to the machine learning, deep learning, or object detection or the image segmentation. Like all these things are being studied in this particular paper, but relevant to the pandemic, and several prediction and the detection methods using AI that being employed in this particular situation. And in particular, genetic analysis, medical image analysis, clinical data analysis, biomedical data classification, different social demographic data analysis, and PPE, personal protective equipments observation, and the social control, and like all these things, including COVID-19 patient mortality risk approaches. All these things were used in this study to forecast the threatening factors of COVID-19. And this particular study demonstrates that AI-based algorithm integrated into Internet of Things wearable devices were quite effective and efficient in COVID-19 detection and forecasting insights, which were actionable through wide usage. And the results produced by the study proven that AI is a promising arena of research that can be applied for disease prognosis, disease forecasting, as I mentioned previously, for the drug discovery, and to the development of the healthcare sector on a global scale. So now we will move towards the conclusion. So I would like to conclude here my presentation by mentioning all these points, that artificial intelligence is a science of making intelligent machines. You can say the intelligent computer programs, and it has significantly enhanced the research paradigm and the spectrum with the continuous applicability in the real world domain. And it also helps, if you talk about the healthcare setup, so it helps doctor to avoid simple human error that can lead to the wrong diagnosis maybe, and it can minimize the risk of providing accurate reports by analyzing the database, and it helps the doctor to detect the data of patient with similar system, and it will suggest the accurate treatment and its outcome for the better decision making. And it can play a significant important role in helping to fight against different pandemic, like as I mentioned about the COVID-19, and the insightful knowledge that is being provided that could be extremely beneficial for the research experts, for the healthcare domain, all these societies to implement. Like it is basically like in today's world, it is being implemented in all different domains, including the healthcare system. So the artificial intelligence based system is decreasing. It may decrease the next pandemic or any other healthcare disaster. And finally, if we talk about implement strategies, so the laws and the politics are needed. Like you can say the policies and different laws, they are needed to regulate the design and the execution of effective AI implementation strategies. And there's a need to invest time and resources in the implementation processes. Of course, with the collaboration across the healthcare setup and all over the globe, along with the country councils and the industrial partnerships also. And here are the references which I have used for making this presentation. And by the end, I would like to say that AI is one of the very, you can say one of the very interesting domain that is being implemented in all the domains, including different science, electronics, or like in every aspect of our lives. So it is making, or it is helping the human, it is assisting the humans to work more efficiently, and it is one of the fantastic domain that is being implemented in healthcare system also, and it is providing assistance to doctors, researchers, and obviously it is making our healthcare system in a very in a more better manner in the field of research also. So I would like to say thanks to all the audience for this presentation. Thank you.